Welcome to Wholesaling Quickies, where I'm going to try to give you as much information about wholesaling as I can in less than 5 minutes because you don't have an attention span. I feel like right now we are in the golden age of wholesaling. And here's the reason why. I've been in this industry for a little bit over a decade at this point. And with the technology that has come out and is only improving every single day, we have the ability to contact motivated sellers and our end buyers easier than ever before. See, I've been deemed the PPL guy, the RJ, he just does paper lead. He just does speed lead and lead solo and property leads. And that is true. We do that. But prior to PPL, I was known as the texting guy. And prior to texting, I was known as the cold calling guy. And prior to that, I wasn't known at all. Okay. So I've always been some sort of guy. And the reason why is because I go all in and become an expert at what we're doing. And so, yes, paper lead is a huge part of what we do here at Titanium, because what are we trying to do with our marketing efforts? Whether it's cold calling, direct mail, SMS, RVMs, bandit signs, we're trying to find a seller to raise their hand and say, I would like to sell my house. And we can do that easier now than ever before. See, we just go online, we swipe our credit card, we can decide what cities, what counties, what motivation, what property condition, all of that before we purchase the lead. We know all of that in advance. See, we used to think we could do that with polling lists and skip tracing and cold calling and texting, but it wasn't like it is now. Now I can go on Speed to Leads Marketplace, Lead Zolo's Marketplace, and I can see I have a lead right here in Tarrant County, and that property is financial reasons, emergency reasons, tired landlord, vacant property, and it's physically distressed. It needs a full gut job rehab. And I swipe my card and I immediately get their contact information, and I can use the closer's formula to then close that deal on one dial. Now, once we get that property under contract, the other reason why we're in the golden age of wholesaling is because of the technology that exists for dispositions. Finding the end buyers. See, we used to have to build our buyers list and call them and say, what's your buy box? What are you looking to get? Or scrape Facebook groups to find the emails of actual end buyers that were looking to purchase properties. But now with the technology that we have with InvestorLift and InvestorBase and DealSpeed and Privy and PropStream, we can actually go in and we can see that you, Mr. Buyer, you purchase a property in this zip code. In fact, on the same street where I have a property under contract, and I know how much you paid for it. I know how long you owned it. I know what you sold it for. So, Mr. Buyer, are you interested in purchasing another property on the exact same street that you did 4 months ago? That technology has advanced virtual wholesaling to a whole nother level. So yes, PPL is important to virtual wholesaling because it makes acquisitions easier. But at the end of the day, without dispositions, you don't get the most important thing, which is a closed and funded deal and money in your bank account. So with those two reasons, nowadays, we are in the golden age of wholesaling. It has nothing to do with whether or not the market is softening or not softening. It's about the availability of information, the data that exists. And for that, I believe we are in the golden age of wholesaling. Now, again, I know you have a very short attention span, and I go much further in advance on this video right here that if you want to watch. I appreciate you guys. We'll see you on the next one.